option.
Alright, let me just sweep this last little bit up.
Are you ready to go? Melly's eating the last bit.
I know. We're going to have dinner at home, Melly. I promise you. I promise. You won't ever go hungry.
What's up?
Will not go hungry.
You go home today. Not you, not yet, Edam. Edam, you get to hang out with me. Woo, go Nova.
Alright. Feels a little anticlimactic being a snuggler and a doctor. I feel like I should take them out in my pocket or something because everybody always says we're going to steal them. I just want to tell you, I didn't do the toys in toy jail. Somebody else did that. Maybe the kittens.
So I just want to give you a heads up that Melly has had some discharge for like the last week and a half.
Okay.
So I've had to take a warm washcloth and like scrub her face. I don't know why she's been getting like crusties in her eyes. Hopefully that, I mean, it's definitely better than it was. So she's on the good end of clearing up. And obviously they cleared her to spay her, so I was a little surprised to be honest. But she looked good enough to spay her, so I just didn't want you to, get her home and then get concerned that she's getting sick. She's on the other side.
All right. I thought she sounded a little congested, but they checked that too.
Yeah, they wouldn't have spayed her if
Look at you. Are you ready to go? You're just chilling.
Melly, I'm not your mom. So, Melly has a little incision. Look at her big belly.
I know. It's so different. So different from 5 weeks ago.
It's really tiny. You can barely see it, but they're internal stitches.
Okay.
So she doesn't need a cone. She won't pick at it.
Okay.
And they dissolve on their own, so you don't have any follow up with that.
Okay.
Onyx has little stitches too that are inside, but he doesn't even know anything happened. I see where you're going.
Redirect.
Yeah, right. Here. Play with this. Play with this.
Yeah. You guys gonna be. Hi. Hi, your day's coming. Your day's coming, mister. Yeah. Oh, listen to you purr. Yeah.
And I saw you got collars for them a while ago, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with their names on them.
I have tags with their names on. The
Okay.
collars themselves don't.
Got it. I thought I remembered seeing that, but who knows? That was a while ago, so.
I was very excited.
Oh, Melly, there's your mom.
Thanks, sweetheart. What do you got hanging from your face?
You might ask that question a lot.
Yes, I know.
I ask Kenna that a lot. What do you have on you?
When I do put the collars on, how much space should I leave between?
One finger.
Like one thin way or the thicker way? Because my fingers, like when you do it this, if I was like going like this, it's a different width than if I do this.
It's not exact.
Okay. I'm sorry because I know I had a collar on Brie to test them out.
So adult cats are 2 fingers.
Okay,
Kittens are 1 finger.
Because she 2 fingered. Okay, because she did have it get stuck, so I just took it off of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, that's not gonna work.
Yeah. With kittens, it's 1 finger. Adults is 2 fingers.
Okay. All right. Because I think I was like, no, I don't know, maybe that.
It can be hard to find collars that fit kittens this small too.
Yeah, they adjust very small, but I don't know if it'll be this small yet. I mean, luckily I know who they are because of their paws.
Melly, are you excited?
Handsome.
Melly, it's finally time. Actually, you've been there before, so it's time you go back.
Going back to where you started. We're going back to where you guys started.
So much bigger than you were.
Yeah. He's like the size of two of them. He's probably like Melly and Onyx together, or Onyx and, or Melly and Nova together. That smaller. What are you doing? Just sitting here resting your paw?
Yeah.
I'm just hanging. Are you hanging, handsome? You're hanging? You're just waiting. You're buying your time, huh? What are you, Friday night or Monday night? Monday night?
Yeah, Monday night.
Yeah, soon enough, handsome. Soon enough. Look at that little thing.
Leyden and Nova are tomorrow.
Hello.
So speaking of schedule, I want to go through, there's a lot happening in the next week. And I want to go through on cam to cover what's happening. Okay, so today obviously is Melly and Onyx's adoption. They head home with Linda. Tomorrow is Leyden and Nova's adoption. So they go home tomorrow. And Edam is the last kitten in here, but I wouldn't leave him by himself. So he's actually going to move downstairs until his adoption on Monday. So he'll be with Kenna. I'm sure they'll be best friends by Monday. They'll probably be chasing each other everywhere. And then for Edam's adoption, we'll be back in this room. I'll spin up the cam, and Edam's adoption will be on cam in this room when he heads home Monday. So tomorrow in the other room, Udon and Kesme are going home, and Noodle is going to temporary foster care starting at 11 o'clock. A new snuggler offered to take her until her adoption. So Noodle's going to be leaving at 11, and Kesme and Udon are leaving in the afternoon for their adoption. So as of like 3:30 or so tomorrow, both rooms are going to be empty and both cams are going to shut down. So that's kind of the most important thing for you to know, is that playroom and nursery cams are shutting down tomorrow late afternoon around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. There's not going to be any nursery or playroom cam for at least a week. But do not fret, because Chima's cam will stay up. So we're going to have one cam that's still running, that still has kittens, that's at Chima's house. So make sure you know where that cam is before tomorrow. That's going to be the one cam that's up and running for the whole week. So we're not going to be without chat. We're not going to be without a cam. There's just going to be one available. Okay. So the snugglers have off for a week.
What are you doing?
And then during that time is when we're going to get some work done in here. So I have contractors coming Tuesday and Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday we'll be in here in this room. They're going to open up the closet, take this wall down, and I'm still getting paint samples, so we're still deciding on the paint, but we're gonna hopefully get the paint done in the next week or two. We're gonna get the floors covered with polyurethane, and the electric is done. I just got the electric estimate today, so I'm still waiting to schedule the electric. So that's gonna determine when this room opens up again, is when that gets scheduled. I'm hoping that we can schedule it for next week. It's estimated to only take 1 day for the work that's happening in here, which is overhead lights and new outlets all throughout the room. And then next door in the playroom, we're also getting new overhead lights in there. Right now there's just one in the middle and it's not enough. So we're getting 4 installed. So as of right now, since we got the estimate for the electric work, I can confirm that we have raised enough for everything that's listed in the nursery reno, including new playroom lights, all covered from the magnet fundraiser, and everybody who donated towards that. So it's all covered. That includes all the paint supplies that we need. It includes the polyurethane for the floor. It includes the closet. It includes all the electrical work. All covered. So huge thank you to everybody who donated towards that. And we're gonna make this happen. Finally, get this nursery working so that we don't have situations like this, Linda, where there's a computer with this fencing that kittens like Edam jump right into. Or even underneath, like all this under here that you can't even get to sweep.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. We're not gonna have these in here. We're not gonna have this these shelves in here anymore. We're gonna do all wall shelves.
Oh, great.
So we're not gonna have this for toys to go under. This thing will be gone. So it's gonna be an all new nursery when you guys come back.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Is there a paint color yet?
There's not a paint color yet. I have more samples coming. I have some blues and greens. I'm gonna compare.
Okay.
This is my favorite right now.
I love that
I
color.
love this color. It's called Exuberant Pink.
That was my where my eye first went. Yeah. I just think it adds a lot of brightness.
Me too. I really love it. But we'll see. We'll see.
With white trim.
Maybe I'm thinking gray. But we'll see. I just love gray. Okay, so that's what's happening as far as all of that. As far as Chima's babies, so the back to school litter, that's dependent on the playroom getting prepared. So they're going to be going into the playroom. Right now, estimated date is October 1st, Sunday, October 1st. That's the estimated date that the schools are going to move into the playroom, and then you guys will be watching from there. So that's dependent on a couple of things, making sure the room gets totally cleaned out and sanitized. It's going to take extra sanitation because of the pan-luke that was in there. So I'm going to be lamping it multiple times. We have to take everything out of all of the cabinets, wipe everything down. We have to wipe down walls, everything. So it's a lot of work. But I'm hoping to get all of that done, then get the electric done. Hopefully that's just a couple of hours work. And by Sunday, October 1st, we can get them moved in. That's the goal.
I've got a lot going on, huh? Got a lot going on, guys.
So I think that's it. Anybody have questions about anything I covered? Or anything, questions about what's happening in the next couple weeks? Leyden.
Nope. wrestling
My
with
buddy.
your brother. Are you being mean to your brother? You're gonna already have a timeout when we go home. Hmm? Do you need a timeout already? Yeah.
Paint is not yet decided. I have 6 or 7 more paint samples that I ordered this morning. Maybe they'll be ready before they close today. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna get them up on the wall and you guys will get to see more options. The floor, the only thing that's happening with the floor, I'm not ripping up or replacing the wood floors. The only thing that's happening with the floor is we're just gonna put a sealant, a clear sealant on top of it. All of the mopping with rescue and rescue wipes has kind of stripped away a lot of the varnish, and so I just want to seal it up again, protect it from any germs and stuff that would get into the floor. So I'm not doing any sanding, nothing's getting refinished on the floor. It's gonna look exactly like it is, maybe a little shinier. That's it.
And is the floor in the closet match this too? Or you don't know?
Yeah, yeah, it does, but there's gonna be a little strip here when the wall gets taken down where the floor is missing, and I'm not sure what I'm doing about that yet. So, chatters, if you have ideas, here's the problem. The floor inside the closet is the same wood floor, so that's not a problem. But when this part of the wall comes down right here, there's gonna be an area like this wide and this long that doesn't have floor. It's only gonna have the subfloor. It's not gonna have this hardwood on it.
Oh, okay.
So there's gonna be, a strip that doesn't have flooring. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do to fill that. I don't necessarily care how it looks. I only care that it's gonna be, mostly waterproof, that we can like mop and clean up around it. So that's what I care about. So I don't want to go and get like another hardwood floor and try to match this floor and stuff. Like, I don't want to spend money doing that, but if you can think of a cost-effective way to fill that gap, I'm open to that idea. Yeah, so Jima, I offered snugglers to Jima at her house during the week that they have off, and she declined. She said that she didn't feel entirely comfortable having snugglers come to her house, which is totally understandable. Most people do not want people coming in and out of their house. So she declined, even though she would love to have the help. At this point, at least, she said that she wasn't gonna go forward with that. So I did offer.
Hey there, love. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an idea, to fill it with tile. It's definitely an idea.
They also have tile that looks like hardwood floor now.
That's true. That is true.
You might be able to match it as close as possible.
Yeah, that is a good point.
What?
Good ideas.
Hey, let's not nap. Let's wait till we get in the car to nap. Yeah, let's nap on your 30-minute ride.
Grievous, that's exactly what I don't want to do. That is the way you would do it if you were trying to finish this room to look nice. But I'm not. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to, spend effort and money trying to match it up to the existing floor. It's just not worth it. We don't have time. It's a waste of money. It's not needed. I just want quick fix. Alright, so that's just something to think about. Let's see if there's any other questions here. Yeah, I like the tile idea because that's pretty easy and cheap to do. Put down. And somebody had mentioned that it could be like a little eating station. Like that's where we could put the bowls.
Yeah, that's true. Right? Yeah.
It's intentional. It's the kitchen.
So where will the computer stuff go then?
So what I'm hoping to do is actually replace this whole computer system with a new camera that doesn't require a computer. I have to work on that to see if I can get it set up, but it's like the one that's at Gma's. She doesn't have a computer. That's not hooked up to a computer. It's just freestanding.
Oh, okay.
So that way we could have some like a table like this over here with the camera, but not have all the computer stuff underneath it. If worst case scenario is if I still have to use a computer, then I'll put the computer up on a table instead of being below.
Okay. Yeah.
And all the outlets are going to be raised 4 feet off the ground, so the wires aren't even going to be down where they can get to them.
What are you doing? Melly, you having one last snack?
She's definitely filling up before she leaves.
I know. She could get hungry on that 30-minute ride.
I don't know if you saw Feta's adoption yesterday, but Feta was like over at the water just drinking nonstop. I think she's saying that she doesn't think there's going to be water where she's going.
Melly, I promise you there is food where we're going. I promise
There's
you.
food there. You have lots of... She stuck her tongue out at me. You have lots of food there.
Food and churros. We have it all. We have it all. Yeah, we have it all. Oh, I gotta put that back. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were holding Onyx. This whole time.
No.
That's so funny. Onyx.
I'm like, don't go to sleep. I need you to sleep in the car. Yeah, I need to jump on a conference call. I need you to sleep in the car. Yeah.
All right, ready to pack them up?
I'm ready to pack them up.
Take them home.
You know, someone said if they have, about the flooring, if they have scrap pieces of tile. I have scrap pieces of tile.
Do you?
But it's just not this color.
I don't care. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
I have scrap pieces when I did my, when I redid my bedroom and bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah. I have I have like full boxes. Aha! Hey! Yeah, I have scrap tile.
Okay.
I'll send you pictures of it and you can tell me which ones you want.
Okay.
I have a really cool one that actually looks like, oh my god, like it's material.
Like fabric?
Yeah, and like it's like it's a woven pattern, but it almost looks like it's a material on it, but it's really just tile.
That's cool.
A couple. Hello. Hello. What are we doing to your mom? What are you doing to mom already?
She's not even apologetic.
I know, really. I told everybody in work, I'm like, if I walk in with like scratches and band-aids, it's because I adopted kittens.
Yeah, our goal is by the end of, let's say, 2 weeks or so, that everything in the nursery that we plan on doing is done.
Josie, I don't think that'll be a problem, not posting pictures and videos.
Melly, you are out of control with the biting right now.
When do the Panther and Cheesy albums close? Because I have a bunch of pictures I want to put in there. I just haven't had time.
I don't know. I'm not in charge of it. So.
Anybody on there tell me when the oh my god, the albums close? We have one of these at home. You can sleep in it at home. Yeah.
All right, let's do close-up goodbyes. So your mom can. Oh my goodness, you're crazy. She's so hyper, and Onyx is so tired.
Somebody wants to know how Honor's fever is.
We'll do updates on Honor in her chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Say goodbye.
Can I take this brush? Thank you.
Bye. Oh my goodness, look at this belly. Look at that belly.
Miss Melba, can I say goodbye one more time? Oh, I want to give kisses forever. Yeah. Yeah. I spent 2 weeks at my house. It was great except for that scare. But it was all turned out. You take good care of Mr. Leyden. You take good care.
All right, buddy.
Mr. Leyden.
Sleepy boy. It's time for you to go home.
You take good care of your sister. And you.
Look at that belly.
You. Oh.
Look at that belly.
Yeah.
I don't know why I want to show off their bellies so bad. They're just so kissable. All right, mister. All right. Time for you to go home. How about you go out there and then I'll hand you the carrier.
All right. Let's go back down. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh. Then there were 3. Bye, everyone.
Edam, you're crazy.
Oh, I can.
That's fine. I gotta change the rest of